Good afternoon. It is Friday, April 29th. I just got off worked late to help with the training, and I already have friends here. Because, where are we going?
Golden Corral.
We're going to Golden Corral. It's been a bit since we got there. Going to a Sun and a semi-truck. There we go. Golden Corral is where we're going. So starting out, I decided to go with meat. Meat seemed good, has a good starting option. Seemed like a good choice. Here, meat and potatoes, man. I would have gotten potatoes if they had good gravy, but I have to be here closer to breakfast for them to have good gravy. Otherwise, they just have like brown gravy, and who wants that?
There's turkey gravy, that's whitish.
Yeah, but it's not sausage gravy, and sausage gravy is the good gravy for mashed potatoes and basically everything. And going with taco plate for second plate. Taco plate is always a classic plate. And they're missing a lot of labels up there. Like I might have gotten like a salsa, but they have a little section. I know one of these two things is salsa, and one item over from it is gonna be cocktail sauce, and they're not labeled, and they're both this red pureed sauce that I'm like, I don't know which one's which. There's no labels. The labels on like the second half of the restaurant are gone. They call that a pork chop. I have my doubts, but I'll try it. That's pulled pork, so I'll at least get some pig in there. There was actually a sufficient amount of ice cream in the ice cream machine and hot fudge in the hot fudge machine. That's like never the case. I did not have to struggle to get either of them out. Enough so that the cookie, there's a cookie under that hot fudge, is just drowning in chocolate. It's fine. I treat my cookies like
I'd like to point
like
out,
my Pokemon treat every other Pokemon.
you called me fat for my nacho cheese and meatloaf.
You were literally dipping your meatloaf in cheese.
Yeah.
I am having a dessert now. You are having your meal and dipping your meatloaf in cheese. I also acknowledge that it was absolutely going to be great. I just said it was something only someone fat would do. It's fun having food out with friends. But I got home and I decided there's something I want to do while I still got a little bit of energy left in the day before just crashing and going to bed. And I hinted at it yesterday. I got this hole in the wall. Now, I got two vent covers because one goes out there and the other goes inside the closet. I am only thinking of putting one of them on. The one that goes outside. The one that is immediately seen. The one in the closet requires all this stuff to be moved. And like this is other work I have to do. Like for example, this right here. It is the leaf for the table that I have in here. When I got my gaming table, I moved the tables around and I didn't put the leaf in there because I didn't know, you know, is this going to be the permanent spot for, I hadn't decided all that yet. I still haven't moved it in because I kind of have to pull it a couple feet away, empty it off to open it up and put the leaf inside it. I've just been waiting. So I imagine the other one of these will just sort of sit with it, but I'm gonna get the one that's outside put on, because that way at least it'll look nicer from out here. So I don't know if it'll cover the edges, but I'm thinking it might. Here, I'll just put this center one in first. It covers everything. You can kind of see where the paint line was because it's a little different size. You can kind of see the paint line there. But otherwise, like, it covers the hole. It's gonna work. I'm gonna have a vent cover. Sweet. And as it turns out, as I started getting to putting that on, only 2 of the holes actually lined up with the holes that were in the wall. So I could force it, or wait until, like, maybe I can get Mike's help to put the holes where they're supposed to be. So I grabbed the power tool here and I forced it. So it's on. Look at that. Lovely. A couple of these show a little metal through the paint, which when I was down there sitting by, I'm like, oh, I'll need to touch up the paint on these. But now that I'm like standing up over here, maybe this one. But otherwise, they don't look that bad. But yeah, so now I have a vent behind me there where there's never been one before since I moved in. Now, again, I still have to do the one in the closet, but that will wait until I feel like pulling all this stuff out of the closet. But at least as far as the one that I see on a daily basis, looks nicer. Yeah, because it's in my peripheral vision here. And I spend a good portion of my time sitting right here, because this is my computer for work. So, and I can see it right there when I'm sitting looking right here. So that's nice. Little improvement to the home that has been needed since I moved in. Okay, well now, I'm gonna call it a night and get to bed. It is the weekend. Yay. But I'm still tired. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.